In this video, we're going to be covering the sideline quad stretch. This is for strengthening as well as expanding the range of motion for knee flexion and extension. This will also allow you to stretch the muscles of the quad and as well as strengthen that joint for that particular articulation and motion. So for this stretch and for this PAILs and rails protocol, we're going to start off by lying on our side, and the leg that we intend to work on in the knee joint is going to be on the top. From here we can have our one arm out to the side or resting the head, or if you have some space you can bring that arm further out in front of you. We're going to slowly bend that top knee, and we're going to use your hand, and if you can't reach with your hand, you can always wrap a towel around your ankle or shin and use that to pull. We're going to use your hand to just then pull that knee into flexion, and we're going to hold a passive stretch for about 2 minutes. So as you're holding this stretch, make sure that the knee is not directly in front of the hip, directly in line with the hip, but slightly behind. You're going to notice that as we slowly extend the hip back, pulling that knee slightly behind the hip, we're going to start to feel a stronger stretch through the quad region. So we're going to hold this stretch position for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we're going to begin with our PAILs and rails contraction. So the protocol for going through our PAILs and rails always includes first taking a deep breath in, followed by a long exhale during which we start to tighten the abs, and then we start to spread tension and produce a contraction through the entire body. Take about 3 to 5 seconds to ramp up to your greatest, safest, maximum effort. Once you have attained that level of tension, we're going to start with our PAILs contraction, in which we're going to start by trying to extend that knee. So think about try to straighten out that knee joint. However, our hand that's on the ankle or shin is going to act as a block. So as I try to extend the knee, I'm going to pull back with equal force using my hand. We're going to produce this contraction for about 10 to 15 seconds, following which we will then begin the rails contraction. For the rails contraction, we're going to let go of that ankle joint or let go of the towel, and now we're going to actively try and pull that heel towards the butt as hard as you can. You might start to feel a cramp in the hamstring. Just focus on trying to maintain tension. Continue to pull for those 10 to 15 seconds. Bring your tension down to 0, and then we're going to regain and place that heel and knee back into its original stretch. Now after that first PAILs rails contraction, you will notice that you will have a little bit more range. It's going to be a little bit easier to pull that heel towards your butt, so we get a little bit more flexion in the knee. We're going to hold the stretch here passively for about 20 to 30 seconds, resting, and then you can repeat again with your PAILs and rails contraction. Again, the PAILs contraction, extend that knee into the hand, and the rails contraction, let go of that ankle joint, slowly start to pull that heel towards you, and then relax and